Okay, so we did the concrete and 12 inches deep, I think. I don't know, I can't really tell. Uh, they, they're pretty good. I mean, they're not really going anywhere unless you force them. So next is to fill in the other 12 inches with other dirt, pack it down, and then I'll start attaching the 2x4 for the total 8 feet. Okay, so the dirt that I dug out of the posts, it got lost in translation, or it dried up, or it's too hard. I'm gonna go find some dirt elsewhere on the property that doesn't mind getting taken from, so I can use some just good quality stuff to keep it packed down. So I'm gonna go hunting, and then I'll bring it back with the wheelbarrow. Caden's gonna help me out, right? Yeah. We're gonna go find some dirt. You ready?
Yeah.
Since we have 1,000 square feet of garden space, I'm just borrowing some soil from there, some good dirt, pack it down. You know what? If it's good enough, stuff will grow up there and the chickens will eat that too. So it's all good. Do it like this, like this. So I go here, 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 all the way around it. Yeah. Posts are filled. The dirt from the garden really packed it down nicely. Poked it down with the end of the rake and stomped on it to finish it off. 9 posts done. It is time to lay out the skeleton frame. I got treated wood 2x4s on the bottom. We're gonna have a midsection. We're gonna have a top section, but first we're gonna make these poles, which are 6 feet, 2 feet in, 4 feet up. We're gonna put an 8-foot 2x4 on it for all the way around. So let's do that first. That's pretty good, huh?
Got two.
Okay, 8-foot 2x4s are in. Looks a little tall, doesn't it? Oh well. Chickens are gonna be spacious and safe, which is most important. Happy chickens mean happy eggs, and hopefully a lot. That's a day's work right there. So that's treated wood on most of the flooring. I had 4 pieces of treated 2x4, 8 feet, and on the corner there I ran out, but I had some scrap stuff that I just used instead of buying another piece. It's going to be a big chicken run in height, but the space is good. I mean, we could have knocked it down and done like 2 meters on the top instead, but this works too. That way I don't have to do any more extra work cutting. So what I'm working on now is the frame for the chicken run. I have over here the part that extends to the roof. The part that extends to the roof, I'm just slanting. I'm going to put the stucco wire on all of it. It just gives us less to do. And then I have the frame going up. That gap, there's going to be a door there, so I'll fit that in later. I have big pieces of 2x4, so I just want to use those first, and then I'll get some more to cut smaller pieces later. But we're going to have a top. We got the treated wood on the bottom, and I'm going to have a middle base. So I'll do that and see how far I get. The challenge with building this chicken run on a foundation that isn't square is that your leveler is actually kind of useless. The ground isn't level, so my base wasn't level. I used the leveler for the middle beam, but it's a little bit off from the top one. It will be a sound structure, just not perfectly straight, and that's okay. 50, 51 and 3/8. This one will do. Okay, so scrap pallet wins. I can use this 2x4 for the top part of the door, I think, for the frame. So I just gotta clean it up and take the nails out. Just gotta get all these out. These nails are rusted, so it takes a lot of effort to pull them out. But if I put this in like here, and I put my hammer here, use the leverage, look at that. Work smarter, not harder. Pop it in, make sure it's snug, a few taps. Out. Boom! Best thing about making a door from scratch is when you first start off, it can be whatever measurement you want, and then you just have to line up everything after that to fit. So I just have that scrap 2x4. I'm going to put that for my first frame, and then I'll cut another piece to line up with it. Thank you.
Mine screw.
21?
Yeah, 21.
Yeah?
Mini.
Okay. 21. Let's cut this at 21 then.
And this is circles. On the left.
Let's see if this fits. It should fit right in here. Oh, look at that. Don't even need any nails. I think that's good. Kaden, one more. Pretty good.
The trip.
Hey, it's looking like something. I like it.
Me too.
You could just see the wire on and the chickens all out there having fun. I think they're gonna like it. So, one side done and a lot of wood used. Like, I am fresh out of 2x4s. but I can use this as a reference.
Big spiders in the chicken coop.
Okay. I can use this as a reference though to find out how much more I need. And then I'll have to figure out something, because the biggest challenge after all of this, yes, it's just the frame, is going to be the middle. This part, it's really wide, which is good because they have space. So we have this beam here, and we want to put some across, but that's a lot of airspace. And if we put our stucco wire on top, it is going to sag unless we have some support. So we still got to figure that out. Figure the sides go first and the back, and then we'll find out how best to do the middle. So with the chicken run, the space between the front long wall and the back long wall is a little bit longer than 8 feet, and we just want it to be secure on the top, especially the ceiling. So what we're going to do, we found some posts in our field, and we're going to use those posts so I don't have to buy more. I got to dig 2 more holes, fill it with cement, and those are going to be our 2 load-bearing kind of centerpieces. See the posts right there, for the coop. They look like they're 6 feet, which is exactly what I've been trained to do. 2 feet in, 4 feet out, and then put the 2x4 by 8 on top of that. That's when it starts getting really hard, when you're getting into more clay than dirt. I think that's about 2 feet. Ho ho!
2 feet?
Yeah! Just to make sure, this should be 4 feet. What do we got?
5 feet.
It's a little more than 4.
5 feet.
A little more than 4, that means it can go a little bit deeper. But since this top is bigger, I'll smack it with a sledgehammer, knock it down a few more inches, a couple more inches, and that'll do. It's a big one, I think.
A really big one. A really big one, like a tree.
There! I saw it.
Is it a big one?
Let's see. No, it's not very big, but it causes me a lot of trouble. Marker's there. Clean sweep.
Whoa!
Close enough. Woo!
Ooh, you did 2 feet.
All right, got my center posts in. I think if I make it completely center, that's enough room for the cement to go through. I don't want to have to make it even more deep. But I'll sledgehammer this down, make it a solid 2 feet in, mix my cement just enough to do these 2 posts, let it sit overnight, and then continue.